Hey everyone, back with another draft, and we have pretty strong pack. Not the rare. I don't think it's anything special. Emissary I've never played with in limited. I've played in modern. Stalker, great card, but white's pretty weak. Vote out, solid removal. I think I'm just gonna take the Larval Scoutlander. Not trying to force 5 color green necessarily. I think it's the best card. Maybe Emissary is though. Doesn't strike me as a bum rare, just a good rare. So gonna take the Scoutlander here. Back-to-back Stalkers. Ooh, Engineer. I've actually never had that card. And also the Onslaught. Create X tokens that are copies of target artifact or creature you control. That strikes me as just a game-winning card, just a bomb. The Engineer is really tempting. I've never drafted blue-green. This is like super easy to splash though. Oof. Feels like this card's just a bomb. It can fizzle. Can even target like spacecrafts. I've actually had someone do that against me. Copy the Scoutlander was Onslaught and then never drew another land for the rest of the game. I'm just gonna take the rare and see what happens. This is probably like a job for 17 lands to see if this is the good pick or not. I might be way off, but the one time someone cast it against me, it was quite good. Relations is really nice. What else is in the pack? Yeah, pretty easy removal spell here. Ooh. An artifact card. You may look at the top card anytime you may cast artifacts. So you need to be hitting artifacts to get value out of that. Always a Beetle fan, no matter the deck. Founder is really nice, find up in 5 colors. I'm probably gonna have like splashing for Banishing Light. I haven't had much success with straight white green. I think I'm gonna just take the dual land. Unless that card is a bomb, but it's already pick 4 and no one's stuck in it, so just take the dual lane here. Lots of limited to come up. Can't speak English today. There's Arena Direct this weekend. I think the qualifier is limited this weekend. I need to win a plane on Friday. I've got the Pro Tour at the end of September. It's during Magic Con in Atlanta, and that will still be Edge of Eternity limited. Choose a color of a permanent you control. Add 1 color, 1 mana. So that card's not great at fixing, because if you already have a permanent of that color, you probably have that mana, but it is a different card name for the costless synergy if I ever get these cards. I think I'm just going to take another Relations. I think Killship is also fine. But in red, you get a lot of 7s. You can get the Dragon at common. You can get more Killships. Let's see. Dawnbringer, I think, is solid free drop. I think the Scan Ship's quite good, but I already have 1 spacecraft and I don't want to overdo it. I already have like 3 cards that need creature, 4 cards that need creature, and not a single creature. So Dawnbringer is all weak. I like the first command bridge in my 5 color deck, so I'm gonna take it now. I think the greenhouse is gonna be bad if I'm trying to do 5 colors, more of a white green card. The Skiff actually I think has not the greatest stats, but it's been good for me. I do love Worm. I think Worm's perfect. It's really good at crewing, just great card overall. I think it's hard to have too many Worms. The Debris, pretty mid card. I like Radiant Strike a lot in these decks. And I already have the white fixing. Focus Fire, Random Dork. I could still be just white-green tokens if the card tables. I don't think I want a second bridge. I think the green card. I don't think Lost in Space is good enough to splash. I usually just splash, the blue card that splashed the most is Cerebral Downloads, because you get them late and fits the archetype pretty well. Alright, I guess you never know when you're going to be desperate for a free drop. I'm not looking to play Fate Maker. First sweeper could be okay. Alright, the last pick Thornbreaker, green's pretty open. I think that card's a bomb right now. Double sweeper, double Scoutlander, doubles the Surveil, doubles the life gain. Sudden impact's great cards. Grass-tail's great cards. I feel like this is a little greedy. I think that card's too good to pass. What else would I take? Probably Impact. Stalker is really good too. Like, I don't even need to play blue right now. Alright. Both it is. I believe that card is just a bomb. Whenever I would have had a really great good day if I'd taken an engineer. Breeding Pool's great. Blast is great. Rover's solid. Beetle if you're black. Good deck for the sweeper. Probably as good as it get as a sweeper deck. I could just be straight blue-green, honestly. Like, straight blue-green, splash white, splash red. Maybe just take Colossus. White-green dual lands. Nothing super great for me. Another scan ship. Might take it this time. So many beetles. Removal of the splash. Random free mana dork. I think the Thornbreakers are much better, more power, and let's take removal. Can't go too wrong. Grove Strider is just great. Another Colossus too. You can't even tell you have these lands. Like whenever I post screenshots of my decks, just always you have to say which lands you have because you basically can't tell. You can barely tell they're even there. Do a good job at blending. Card's pretty good at crewing, at stationing. Dust Ball. Nope, nope. Lost in space in case I need a playable. Late Curiosity is nice. I don't think it's anything special if you're two color and you don't have a real good use for the lander or the ramp, but once you start splashing, pretty happy to play a bunch of Thornbringer. Yeah, I really don't know if I got baited. It was Onslaught. Could find out. $21 lands, free cards. There's a world where I play the Weft. I already have a bunch of Wastewood lands in the graveyard. I have Surveil, I have the Lander, I have Thornbringer. That card's super solid. Watery Grave could pick that. Steamwright's awkward of the splash. I don't think I want another relation. With so few creatures. Operative's never bad. I think I like the Watery Grave. Fourth beetle. No, it's not trivial to trigger. I might just take another worm here. Beetle is Vocalist, tempting. Beetle of the Splash. I don't even have that much fixing yet. Honestly, I think Beetle on like turn 5. I'm obsessed with that card, in case you couldn't tell. Just take the worm. Finger's super solid. It's good relations. This is all ambitious of the splash. That card doesn't do anything. Oh, Cryo Shatter's good too. I think with all these relations and these stations, I'm just take the creature though. Kind of a late monitor, late kill ship, late dragon. I don't know, I say late, but I mean, this is what I'm considering. One of the 7s. First kill ship, first dragon. Unsure. Something I should know by now because it's going to come up. I guess I'll take the dragon since I already have a lot of stations. Oof, can I splash that? Double red, double black. Intimidator's pretty good. Even if it's later in the game, turn 4, turn 5, it's cheap. Double black was a little... I don't have a single black card so far. Take Curiosity too. I'm gonna take Intimidator. And don't hate the Torpedo, but I have few 2s. I think I can use the fixing. The Curiosity. Damn, that's insane. Biotech Specialist. Alright. And a worm. Let's see if you can have too many worms. I don't think I'm going to play any of these cards. That card's quite bad. I'll take it just in case. Focus Fire. Spell. All right, let's see. This can go basically just launch utility creatures and removal. $17 lands plus 2 curiosities plus specialists. Plus Scoutlander should be good. Still too many cards. Cut the Sweeper. No. Ring of War. Didn't get a single of the uncommons that reward you for playing less land, so maybe I just won't play white. I do have the Foundry. I don't want to have to play basic planes in that deck. Just Teamer. Watery Grave Foundry. Command Bridge. Maybe I'll just cut the Colossus. This was free color, still 5/5 for 4. Maybe I'll play it. Oh, I have the Wildwood too. Does that change anything? Keep it simple, and I'm gonna play... I might play my pet cards to pull through the weft. Value at all costs. I have Dub Surveil, Surveil from Wings, Lander can sack lands, Scan Ship can discard lands, Surveil. I have a lot of dummies. I have a lot of cheap creatures that have good utility in the late game. Let's see. I have 3 blue cards, 4 blue cards, and 1, 2, 3. This I'm not gonna count because it's so late in the game. I have 3 red early cards and 4 blue early cards. Maybe they do 9-4-4 because I have 2 Curiosities and the Scoutlander. Alright, I need to make a cut. To have enough removal to cut Shattered Wings. I have Maneuver, I have 2 Relations, Lost in Space. I'm not sure which one's better between Lost in Space and Shattered Wings. And I wouldn't mind playing one more creature, but I just don't have a good creature left. Like, best option, Sky Stinger, and that card's just not that great. I have all the worms. Alright, let's run it. Feels pretty underwhelming. Don't feel like... I mean, I have no bad cards. But feels like my card's quality is all under average. What a hand. I don't mulligan much. Like, this sounds really awkward. Thing is, all your cards kind of end up mattering. And most of my cards are green. Alright, I'll keep. Most of my spells are green. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Oof. Well, they're blue-red, so you know these guys are just attacking for the rest of the game. Alright, Maida is a bridge too far. I don't hate the keep, but that's pretty aggressive keep. I just lose now. I did draw as poorly as it gets, pretty much, but I also didn't have a ton of turns. I feel like 1-4-2 Surveil would have set me up. 1 Curiosity kind of sets me up. 1 Thun, like the Scoutlander, obviously. Just drawing Island Mountain. It's a pretty solid draw. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop. Maybe I should have played the Watery Grave in the Sacred Foundry for 1 Colossus. Even Germinating Worm would have been probably not enough because their draw was quite strong, but there's just a lot of cards I could have drawn. Alright, let's try again. A bit better this time. Let's see, island or forest? Huh, that's nice. You can just sag the lander. Island and forest again. Do I have double blue? Not really. Turbo ramp. Create X tokens that are a copy of target artifact or creature you control. They gain haste, sack them at the end of turn. Oh wow. 7 cards left. Well, hopefully they don't have another one. That'd be rough. Can I tag them for enough? I think I just lose the depth. It's a mythic, right? It's a rare. Alright. I guess if they have 2 of these, you know, just tip up your hat. That'd be funny. Okay, they didn't double chump. So they probably don't have another one. Not that it matters. I have 6 cards left. I don't know if there's another mill card. Oops. Yeah. They need to mill me for 4 tops. I'm gonna attack for 11. Let's just play that card. There's a ward, I don't think they can have anything to fizzle it. They can have a counter. They can have Divert Disaster. I was like kind of win more this game. I'd add a bounce spell too. Add 1 more mana. Oh yeah, it was actually exactly 7 wins of Mythic. I needed a little 702 to get to Mythic. Maybe I should play Command Bridge over one of the forests. I mean, that's kind of awkward. Lord Tupperware. Ooh. Late game secured. It's pretty good against the black decks too. Against Varus Beetle and such. Might come in handy. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Kind of have to keep these hands unlimited, even if they're not perfect. They probably have... There's a few cards that make you want to hold creatures. There's the blue Mechan, the 5-mana one, the Mechan Assembler. Okay, that's what he was thinking about. Trading 2 life for 2 life, basically. Ooh. Best card I could have drawn. Definitely Mythic Uncommon of the archetype. Too bad I don't have the third land already. Obviously, can't really gamble here. Alright, let's sack Forest and get 2 more. Can I hit a land on curve? That'd be kind of a big deal. I'm taking a lot of damage. Feels like I need to hit land again to double spell. Interesting. Ooh, onslaught. Huh. So he has 3, 6, 8, 10 damage. It might get him. Oh man, land would have been really good here. Could copy the Skylander and get like a bunch of lands. Alright, let's just chill for a second. Stinger. Does let me double spell if I need to. Turn on Skylander, attack for 8. I think either one I'm gonna keep. They can attack, he can attack for 10. Tap my Thornbringer. What if he attacks for 8 and keeps a blocker back? I make 2 5/5s and just kill him. Alright. I feel like the Grove Strider is just gonna get him. Unless I just die. If he has Swamp Second Color or Swamp Beckoner, I'm just dead on board. Okay, no swamp. I don't think it makes a difference, right? Whether they're 5/5 or 6/6. Since he's at 10. Alright, he's attacked with everyone. Good for me. I think. So if he has double blocker, he blocks the 2 biggest one, takes 10. What do you have? I'm assuming he has like Relic plus a blocker, Relic plus a removal spell. And the Onslaught just gonna get him. It would definitely not be Winmore here. Trajectory. I think that's just lethal, right? Just copy Thornbringer. Oh wait, he has the... Oh, it's tapped. Right. Alright. Onslaught pretty good here. I mean, Biomech and Engineer probably would have been really good at some point in this game too. Yeah, my mana is a little sketch. Let's try Command Bridge. It's so bad in the curve, though. I have so many 2s and Curiosity. No, I'm not going to do Command Bridge. Thought the Mana Ice was tapped, because the Mana Ice makes it tapped. The one that's untapped is the red draw 2, discard draw 2 Moxite. Alright, perfect hands. So do I want to play that thing on turn 2 whenever landing control enters our has basement? Alright, I probably just should, right? It's just a lot of damage. Oh wow. Just all my best cards. Okay, it's really free power. Like, there's a world where I'm missing out on free damage, I think. If I draw a land, I can go Specialist, play a land, make it free power, play Thornbringer, Crew. Alright, they killed it, so I guess that was good. Colossus. Lots of damage, lots of ways to get through, removal. That card's obnoxious. Okay. Vestige? Excuse me? Let's see. Card's so good. 4 for flying too. Alright, let's chill for a second. Double blue, double reds. Not really. Great deck so far. Great deck. Like, been my deck, but was like higher power level. I guess that's the first card. It's not great that they've played. Do I trade for the 1/1 now? Do I wait a turn? Start clearing the board? Might could go Thornbringer game 2. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna say go. Next turn, probably send in both. Again? At least I'm still in the game. Usually when my opponent plays that creature, the game just ends for me. So I'm doing a bit better than usual. I'm just gonna block. Rough. And they mailed a bunch of garbage too. Can bring back that thing. If I'm even lost in space, I still get the trigger. It's like the worst possible Alright. Need something good. Dragon's great way to get rid of the stupid Hull Carver. It gives me a blocker for feeder. Hopefully they don't have a trick. I mean, do I just yellow here? They eat a Slumbringer. I'm just dead if I do that. Alright, well that makes it easy. Maybe I messed up by forcing a trade. Alright. Tough one. That was my good draw too. There's like Scoutlander, the 1/3. Yeah, in some ways we had a similar deck. It said they had just better cards. 4 elements for a life. Mythic. Double warp. Double gain 2 value. Might come in handy against the beatdowns. Aru, Aru. Turn 2 and Melbourne's already played like much worse cards in my last round. They did serve L2 to the top though. There we go. That's a card I'm missing. So all the Beetles and none of the Wayfarers. Yells Badman, they play Wayfarer, I play Thornbringer. It's like poor man's Wayfarer. Scan ship, I mean, great card, but gotta bin it. Especially if I block, I get to surveil again. Oh, nice. Let's go Bennett again. Getting all my good cards. I'm gonna try and push my luck a bit. There's Dig to Island. I'm getting another Surveil. Problem is my line is now if I like an expensive spell, I kind of have to bin it. I really don't want to bin that. I'm gonna play a whale. I can go. I got so greedy. I was perfect. I was forced into Growth Strider. I got like max punish for my greed. Maybe it was gonna be too awkward. Had to be like one of my best cards though. It's a little unfortunate. I mean, I'll 3 spells and I'm just gonna flood like crazy. Sorry, stupid bull. Getting into it somehow. Make it up to you is a water pour. Not have black mana. Or splashing for like grab ship or some good card advantage, some bombs. It's not good for me. Okay, that's a good card. Maybe all the surveilling pays off. Could have a trick, but just taking a chance. Vision's pretty nice against their relic too. So next turn I can hardcast Vocalist and gain 4. Or Vocalist and just hardcast the Worm if I draw land. Probably better. go. 4 life. Insane value. Oh, you know what would be good against the onslaughts? Feels like I maybe picked the right card after all. Should I spoil myself? Go check the win rate on the onslaughts. Like their draft didn't go as well as they wanted either. Oh, tough. Probably need to draw something good. Like an onslaught. They have a lot of two toughness creatures, so they don't have the greatest blocks right now. Like they're flooding a bit, hopefully. I don't mind the weft here. Could get back Xenomorph, Mago, and something else. Play my land, make 2 creatures 6/6. Can you really afford to attack? And the Gilwade's just great chum blocker right now. You just double block. Wow, that's nice. Death touch. Who are we targeting? If I target the 2/5/5s, they don't have good blocks. Like the Dawnbringer can block Vocalist anyway, so just do the 2 worms and send in both so they don't have good blocks. You can just double block both. Just double block 1 and go down to 3. Other relations. Oh, that's so good for them. They're like the perfect cards. The blowout. That's perfect. They were not on all lands. Whew. 4/4/5/5 6/6 potentially. Probably have a spell in hand. And I can't afford to warp that, right? Maybe I can. I guess I have the Death Touch for it to block. But I kind of want to attack with the worm next turn. Yeah. I think I maybe win the game if I'd kept Force and then Grove Strider. Let's say. Oh. That's quite good. That was the last two cards, really. Trample to all your creatures. I might just be dead on board. Oh, that was silly. Alright, Onslaught or Bust. Onslaught or Bust. How much life do I gain? 12? Come on, deck, let's go. I think it's just lethal, right? Rip. Alright, rough draft, rough deck. All underpowered. Not super surprised. Didn't draw the best though. Drew well some games. 2 free. Yeah, just a tough one. I guess I had like 1 mythic rare, 2 rares, a mythic. Not a rare, even though it's not the best one, some uncommons. But it really makes a difference, like having to play Thornbringer and not having Wayfarer. Even having to play like Curiosity. Ideally, a deck like that, you don't even play Curiosity, you just have the fixing with Wayfarers and other cards. Not getting paid with Mechan and Fade Up Scroll in the draft either. Well, you get to see like both sides of the coin, I guess. Last time it was just really good 5-color deck. Well, at least better and not as many awkwardness, and I got 7 wins this time. It's all more rough going, and just a couple wins. Oh, gotta find out. Gotta find out. 17lands.com. Card data. Devastating Onslaught. It's pretty solid, but Engineer's just like probably 60% or something. Yeah, just great card. I did win every time I drew it, I think. But maybe it gives you a better direction in the draft though. Start blue-green based. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.